is absurd. It does not make sense, and you should do something about it. Because if news like this gets out, and other illustrious sons and daughters of this community in diaspora gets to hear about this, they will be scared to come home and invest. What do you suggest? Because I don't understand.
So I was in America living quietly my peaceful life. I didn't even hear anything about as if protest is something bad in a democracy. That is intimidation. Our people, so-called politicians, they are always intimidated, and they start defending themselves like subjugated chickens. I cannot understand. And if you arrange the protest, and so what? For how long can we be living this type of life of, oh, we are hated people, so anything we talk, anything we say, they use it against us? For how long? This question I'm asking our so-called politicians. For how long? Is it because your people are there making money, taking the crumbs? Now you don't care anything, you start defending. Hey, no, I know Tokam. And so what? If you organize a protest in a democracy, what about it? No, what about it? Is there the Nigerian constitution allows protests because it's a so-called democracy. So why should our people, so-called politicians, always defending all on the defensive side always? Because this is what they know. The caliphate know how to do this. The Yoruba bigots, not all, but some Yoruba bigots know how to do this, intimidating our people politically, so that they will be on the defensive side. We should understand the politics. In the midst of wolves, if you take yourself as a sheep, as a chicken, you die. That is Nigeria. Every time they come, before you know, they target Igbo, Igbo, and our people will be defended. No, we are peaceful. We don't even. And so what? Peter Obi, he is an opposition. He has the right, the constitutional right, in order to organize protests. The same way Tinubu did that. Tinubu was a protester before. For you to see how, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. Nigerians, they will start something very good. They will start fighting for a good cause. Fighting something bad against something bad. But once they are being, in the mainstream, they will turn around and start killing and fighting those that are following their footsteps. If somebody tell you from 80s that Tinubu will turn around and become what he is today, will you just simply agree? Will you accept it? Do you see the difference between Nigerians and the Oyibo? I am telling you honestly. You see Oyibo, they continue fighting till they die. That thing they see that is bad thing they are fighting, they will continue it consistently. It doesn't matter, they die in it, they continue. Others will take over. But you see, in Nigeria, they will just tell you, I beg, once they put you in the mainstream, now you start doing like those people you are fighting against. And you turn around, you'll be subjugating those that are following your footsteps. Buhari led the protest physically against Jonathan. And what is it? I've said it the other day. Why don't the people think? If all these things are not achievable, then why is Nigeria called a democracy? Why? Why do you waste big, huge sums of money in so-called elections? Why? Just to be named is a democracy. Do you see where I blame the West? Because that is the template they have given out to Nigeria. This is a way you go. Spend the other time, didn't they spend billions of dollars bringing in electronic voting? What do they call it? The machine. electronic voting machine. But during the election, during the voting, they switch everything off. They say they don't need it again. Then what is the need of using billions of dollars? You know, Nigerians don't react to issues. That's it. So what is the need of Biafrans entering protests? For what? They say hunger, number one, but end the bad governance. How can you end the bad governance in a place you are not in charge? How? Britain is in charge. In 2027, they will, they will the main campaign is going to London, going to Chatham House, talking to the British government, giving them account of what he did and what you are going to do in future for them. When they say, okay, presidential candidates come and talk to Nigeria in Nigerian media, Buhari snubbed them. During the Buhari, I say Buhari, yes, during Buhari time, he snubbed. He didn't go. During this Tinubu time, they didn't go. He snubbed them. Instead, he flew to London and start talking to the British government. It shows you that you are not in charge. And about the governance, are you the person? I ask Nigerians, are you the people that put them in power? No, tell me, are you the people that put them in power? You see, like Mazi Chinedu said, the position of IPOB will be like a hyena. Hyena. We will not kill, but we will be waiting. We will allow the lion to kill. Now, we do justice to it. So, no Biafran should be involved in the protest. Remove anything in your shop, any valuable. You see what happened, I think, in Lagos the other day. Is it yesterday or Saturday, quick day? Or about MTN, blockage of SIM cards. You see how they targeted the Igbo traders, your shops. It is just a preamble for you to understand that you need to be wise. When I see any Igbo man making noise, before God and man, I pity. Oh, say, oh, look at ignorance. Hey, on the more from on Laba International, on the more from under a twinkle of an eye, somebody that you see as a rich person, you turn into a beggar. They turn you into a beggar. That is the Nigeria system for you. Either they seize your goods complete. You think it was be like before. You go, they tell you, say, no, you cannot. They seize your goods. You don't even know who to meet. Number one. Now, if they carry, you settle. The little money in your hand, you use it to settle and everything. Go more, nothing. Nah, shagging kg complete. You become obsolete. Number one. Or your shop, that you are booming shops, they burn it down. Or in a situation like this, they will go and vandalize it. And you become nothing. You only cry. Hey, Jesus, only wailing. Because your wailing makes them happy. That is the Nigeria we are in. And that is why we want to extricate ourselves from this hellhole called Nigeria. Because we are not in charge. Nigerians are not in charge. The creator of Nigeria is in charge. Britain. They are in charge. They are the people that put who governs you. So when you say end the bad governance, who are you holding responsible? If you are the person, you are the people that put them in charge in India, it will be palatable. But you are not. They are just, scamming you. Oh, you are a democrat. It's a scam. As if so-called democracy is the only template to riches or to advancement of a country. It's no. China have proved them wrong, completely wrong. China was not their type of democracy. China is a democracy in their own way. They modified their own system after removing themselves, coming out from the shells of complete communism. Now they devise and modify their system. Or it doesn't matter the West, we are shouting. America, we are shouting, oh, democracy, China. I could remember Tiananmen Square of 1989. When America wants to use different people, both some Chinese students and dissidents, in order to destroy China. Oh, say they are fighting for democracy. Then what is it? Must is the so-called American system of democracy or the Western style democracy is not the only template to advancement. That is what people should understand. What they are doing is just what the West wants is for you to enter into their one chance so that they will be in charge. They will be in control. That's it. If Nigeria is doing so-called election, they will bring a monitoring, U.S. monitoring team, European Union monitoring team to come and all will be a boy always. Do it like this. Okay, there will be all those things are money that are being wasted on them. They'll be given money. They'll become rich. All those individuals will become rich in Nigeria. Lodge in nice hotels, 6-star hotels, and all the whatnot. And after anyone, their governments agree and say, this is the person that is our candidate, we endorse him, they will come out. European Union, although there are some hustles and puzzles in some few places. Although some few Neanderthals died, lost their lives, but it will not affect the overall result. So they mark good. Nigeria is a democracy. The president Tinubu is elected by the people. They clap. That is only what they want. They don't want you to be independent. They don't want you to do your thing. They always want to. They will be teaching you till thy kingdom come. Tell me, in countries like Saudi Arabia, do you have election monitoring teams? Is Saudi not advancing? In countries like Kuwait, in places like Qatar, are they not advancing? Do they have a so-called American or Western, democracy? The answer is no. They are doing their own thing, their own way, and they are developed. Even some of them are more developed than some Western Europeans. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Look at China. Can you compare China to a place like England? Can you compare China with France? China have left them behind in everything. So, but is China a so-called democracy? No. The only thing is that they are using this as a template to hold you down, to be in control, so that they'll be teaching you. You are their students, all the Pope, not even students. You will not. They will. Do you see how? Let me tell you. Let me say this. You see, the rise of China. The rise of China. China opened up many things. I'm telling you. Before China's upcoming, before there are things you cannot even import, some engines or some kind of electronics. Europe, they will not even sell it to you. Or higher, they will put it in a skyrocketed price. But China came and thwarted everything. They exposed everything, simplified everything. You want manufacturing machines, you get it in China. Some things that before for Europe to sell it to you, they start giving you conditions. Are you? They'll start giving you political reasons. China come and liberalize the technology. They liberalized technology. What Europe was hiding since China came up, what Europe and America to sell it, they said no, you democracy, no. They use it as a blackmail. These people, if you understand that these people, you see the West. If you understand them, you cannot even you will never accept anything they say as true. Never. Because China came and liberalized different types of technology. You know that. You know that. And that is one of the angers of the West. And the more are coming. Are you hearing me? More are coming. So we should understand that this so-called protest, ịma yigide na ihe a, agha na-eyi eyi ọ na-eri nwa ngwụrọ mba. That's why Nigerian government they are doing. It's too double pronged. This so-called protest. First of all, they heap it on you P2B, IPOB, so that you start defending. Oh no, it's not. I now go. No, no, no. It's not me. Sometimes I become fed up, even with our politicians. They don't even understand politics. What you cannot say. And if I do it, if I'm Obia, we come out on national television and say, look, I am the opposition. If accuse me of organizing this election of this protest, and so what? And so what? Nigeria is a democracy. Do you see? Do you see? But one of the reasons also they are doing it is to discourage people, because once Nigerians, other ethnicities, hear about this Igbo organizing it, doing hey, once they hear IPOB, Nigeria believe that IPOB or Biafra is a name. They call it the funk. Is a poisonous name in the ears of Nigerians. So that once you hear it, even it's better you embrace Satan that has sword to kill you. You say no, Satan, come and kill me. Instead, this Biafra here, I beg, I'm no more. Even if it is a good thing, no, they don't want to hear. So they demonize Igbo in Nigeria, the word Igbo, Biafra, IPOB. They demonize it to the extent so that they will be using it to be scaring away Nigerians, other ethnicities, other people that call themselves Nigerians. That is how bad it is. I am telling you. So that once they come out, they use it now as it's a Igbo that programmed it. Hey, everybody. And to also to make sure that people rise up and kill and destroy Igbo properties. Abaribe some time ago, when he granted the interview to Rudolph Okonkwo, he said something there. I will continue quoting him. He said, we thought 1970, we believed that the war had ended, we Igbos. But it's not the same with the others. Who are the others? The Caliphate, the Nigerians. The so-called some Yoruba bigots. They don't believe that the war ended. They don't accept. Since that time is the time they started the real phase, the second phase of the war, and the worst phase. That is the complete conquest. They use demonization, they use blackmail, they use every kind of arsenal to get us where we are today. So that whenever a Kanu man hear about Nnamdi, hey, we run. It doesn't matter anything you do to. So they place us in Nigeria in a complete state. I mean, in a perpetual state of trying to appease. I don't know whether people understand what I'm saying. So that we're always guilty. We feel guilty. We continue appeasing, trying to make them, make up that we are guilty. We are sorry. Oh, it is not us that do this. We are sorry. We cannot. Oh, sorry. Why is we? Why you? Pat told me I disgusted. He said, reply. It disgusted me. Why should you be denying? This is the perpetual state they put us into. They want us to always denying, defending ourselves, in order to appease them. No, it is not us. No, no, now we are peaceful people. We want unity. We are peaceful. We love Nigeria more than everybody. So that is what they want us to be professing every time on the defensive side. This is a strategy to belittle us, to make us belittle all the time. All the time. We're on the defensive side. We are trying to defend ourselves, trying to appease them, to talk to them, no, to prove to them that we love Nigeria more than anything, to prove to them that no, we are peaceful people, to prove to them, what have we got to prove? What? Our position in Nigeria is disgusting, honestly. It is disgusting. This so-called protest is something that is annoying. It's disgusting. Oh, he's Igbo. He's Obi. Oh, he's a part of Tommy. And they come out to start defending. No, yeah, I say part of Tommy. I read what he said. I was highly mad. If I have his phone, I will call him and insult him politely. Honestly, why are you defending yourself? For what? Don't you have rights? Are you not a Nigerian? Are you not a politician? If things are not going well, can't you mobilize? You say, okay, so what if I mobilize? If I know about the protest, and so what? They saw and saw that when openly endorse the protest, they don't talk about them. Sheikh Gumi that is a terrorist, they don't talk about them. They always make us to be, guilty, feel guilty all the time. So that from there we will be trying to appease. It's a psychological position they put us. Very bad psychological position. So that always we start defending ourselves. We are in a defending position. In a defending position. Always. They are playing the ball in our side, in our half field. And we are always defending. You will capitulate. Are you hearing me? The best form of defense is attack. But our people don't know this. So we always spend our time trying to prove that we are good Nigerians. Oh, we are this and that Nigerians. We love Nigerians. Oh, we are good people. Who are you? For what you are proving? Enough of all this nonsense. You cannot be in the midst of wolf and become sheep. It's impossible. You die. So it's better we learn how to be wolves, political wolves, so that we stop defending, always trying to prove ourselves. Oh, no. We have taken it as a psychological position. Oh, no, they hate us and we accept. Anything we do, yes, we know. What is the way out? Why don't we support what we are doing? Are we going to continue like this? Like being treated like slaves. Look at no seaport in our land. No seaport. The one there, they overcharge it. For you to bring goods that comes to the price is overcharged. So it's a way of discouraging you. Why are we suffering this and we are accepting it? Every time he say, Igbo say, oh, we say, and if we say, and what happened? What will happen? It's high time we take a stance, complete stance, and not defending. Oh, it is don't go IPO. Look, what do you see any of them talk against Sheikh Gumi? That they are supporting protests, castigating them. That they are. Do you see them talk against Kwakwan? So I'm asking you. Look at the little protests or the little violent this thing they did in MTN in Lagos. They destroyed your goods. Aren't you going? Well, is a tree, only a tree that they say I will kill you, and he will continue being there. Why can't you have another plan B as individual Biafran living in Lagos? Can't you have another plan B and say, nah, they are sick and tired? Today, I saw on social media where they are going around, whether in a Festac or in Alaba International Market or where, in Igbo controlled markets, telling them, none if you ever join in this protest. Don't join, no, if you join, many things. They say, oh, it's a threat. Yes, it's threatening you. Because once after everything, after this thing goes out now, after this, for example, after this now, you go you continue living your life as if everything is normal. You don't take precaution. You are not proactive. Highest, you go to your church. Oh, quite Yoruba church. onye gị ihe ọgwụ ọ na-enye gị brainwash ya gị ịṅụcha no more. You don't worry, it go better, you stay. Those people, they destroy their shop, they vandalize their shops. What are they going to do? Many of them will come back to our land and turn to kidnappers. Many of them. And tomorrow you might be a victim. Do you see how things will go around? You see it? What is our position in Nigeria? That is a very big question. Or do you think we are going to continue like this? So after this, we leave it to our children. They grow up and continue being slaves. Every time, anything that how they say is Igbo, they first of all, you is Igbo, this and that, protest. And why is it so? They leave the people that are coming up openly. Sheikh Gumi came out openly and talk about saying he encouraged youth to come and protest. People like Kwankwaso, who was a presidential candidate. No person, they don't talk against him. They look, Nigeria is like that. I said it the other time. It's the mentality of Nigeria generally. The military, the Nigerian military, they don't pay them. They don't give them uniform. Now, how do they make money? They turn around to the miserable people. The people that they can kill with impunity and be squeezing life out of them in form of money, collecting their money. That is how they do. So, in Nigeria, in the case of where they will look around and see the weakest person, the weakest people, they perceive, oh, be Igbo. They are weak people. They are peaceful people. They turn around and say, the Igbo. They had the Gumi talk. They had the Kwankwaso talk. They had other people in the north to talk openly, say they endorse a protest. But they look at it, they cannot talk to them. They look around, the chickens, the chickens, they come around. How boy are the chickens? They look around the weak people. They turn against them and say, now you do them, eh? Now you do them. Pastor Thomas said, no, I was in America. I was living there, living my life there. So I don't know. I had the protest only television like you. He's from Yama. They put you in the position of a psychological downgraded human being. Psychologically. You are downgraded. So you come out only defense. You continue appeasing our people. It is high time we start knowing something. After the war, so-called, we call it after the war, but it's not. There is no after the war. The war continued. 1970, our people rush back. Today, we don't even know how to be diplomatical in everything. Look at Hausa people. They will carry Nama. They will carry thousands of cows, come down to the south, load them in trailers. Today they have train, they bring it through train. Thousands of cows. Do you know how much it is? Billions of naira. They will sell everything. Where they live, you will see one room, 3 houses alhaji. Nothing is there. Maybe after 2 weeks, 1 month, they gather the whole money, push it back, carry it, go back to the north. And you are telling me that you know something more than them. Look at Dangote. Dangote does not have any single investment in Igbo land. No. But look at our so-called politicians. ShopRite of Petobi. Okorocha. Things he built in the north. Come on. What do you mean? Can you the definition of being knowledgeable? I don't, because I cannot even understand again. Whereas we can go there, do the same business, look for money. Now live if you hire one room or one flat. I can bag in there with the tayulo. Just like them. You cannot do. Don't you see that there's something terribly wrong? Honestly, that is what they have. They are using it as a hostage. They are block us. Nankpramo. We use it to make mouth. Do you know 75% of buildings in Lagos is for Igbos? Ay, Chineke. Iberibe wụkwa n'ọrịa, honestly. 60% of investments in Abuja is Igbos. So we are, every time they go destroy it little by little. They destroy it and you cry, you well. What is the need? I say, what is the need? Is it not the other guy they destroyed the Igbo man in Lagos? Say they are constructing road. 6 million investment destroyed under 6 hours. That was the headline that time. After, what is the fate of that road? That is number one. I think saying he was started negotiating Cameroon. He started negotiating with Cameroon to invest there. Do you see? Your investment as an Igbo man is more secured outside Nigeria, even in Niger Republic. Do you know? Even in Niger Republic, you are more secured, your investment. In Cameroon, in anything outside Nigeria, more than when you are in Nigeria, but outside Biafra land. I am telling you. These are facts we should know. But to people of sentiment, we are sentimental set of people. Once we start doing something, once we enter into another mode, the sentimental mode, we don't calculate again. Hey, eze ndị Igbo no Kokomaiko. What of that man, eze ndị Igbo na Kokomaiko? He's still in jail, isn't he? But eze ndị Igbo, where are the ndị ọ na-achị? Onye ọ na-agbalagago. Once you get money, build something, go tell carpenter, build one big seat. One big seat that will occupy one room. You design it. When are we going to remove ourselves from this life, this type of life, and face reality? Because there is a bitter reality facing us. In Nigeria, we have been boxed into a corner only for defense, defending ourselves, trying to appease. If they tell you, it's you are the people, the ethnic bigots will have the mouth to be calling you a tribalist. Indeed, you are a tribalist. But the person calling you this, he is a very tribal bigot. Because they always want to box us in a corner so that you don't come out from that corner. Are you hearing me? That is the plan. That is the policy. So that you don't come out. You don't come out less of rising up. Because it is when you come out of that corner and you start rising up. But they don't want you to come out of that corner. That is why all these blames, all these blackmails, all these accusations. Oh, is Igbo? Is Igbo want to plan it? Oh, Pat or Tommy did it. Peter Obi. Now they will be defending. What are you defending? Tell me. Is Nigeria not a democracy? Is Nigeria not a democracy? If you plan a mobilize for a protest, and so what? Peter Obi, I'm asking you. Must you defend you as a start defending you? You know, all these things doesn't. It makes you look a little in their eyes, and tomorrow they will do the same thing. Now, another thing, another side of the coin of this protest. You know, in politics, sometimes the more you look, the less you see. That is abracadabra. Mazi, as I explained it. You know, as the Bill Gates introduction of GMO is not yet complete. The introduction of the GMO food is not there. Is not. I think they have. Tinubu have accepted telomeres, but it's still remaining. They want to make it. You know, it can be they want to officialize it through the masses. Now they organize this. Now CNN will yell, they will go and interview people during their so-called marching protests. What is they say? We are hungry. You see, just watch BBC will, oh, people are hungry. They will blow the horn, showcase to the world the few people they will interview. They say, "Oh, we are hungry. Look at the price of food. We don't even have food though." Now, that is the only thing what they need in order to officialize their evil act. And you will not know that it is even the Nigerian government that organizes it. You will not know. With the voice, just this is what you should. People are just demonstrating, protesting because of hunger. So tomorrow they will now be as if they will come to your aid. Oh, we have heard about Brigade will come through their medium. Oh, we have heard about Nigerian Voice. They are hungry. We are going to the United Nations. They can come through anybody. United Nations body or anything non-governmental organization or through any Western government. That is how they are. They have many facets. They will come and say, okay, we have had the cries of Nigerians. There is remedy. There they will pump in the GMO. Plant today, harvest in 1 month time. Is a remedy. And Nigerians will clap. They will clap and say, yes, we have done it. Look, when you study the actions of the Western governments, there's a way they behave. They will mold your problems, mold it. They will mold it and hit you with all those quagmire, the problems. Now, after, when you are suffering from the shit holes of that problem they hit on you, now they will come as a savior. If even you that will be calling them, come and help me now, without you knowing that it is them that did it to you. Look at how openly now the West are sponsoring jihadism in the Sahel. Openly. It's no more hidden. They are arming Islamic jihad or jihadists, ISIS, in order to undo Mali, undo Burkina Faso, undo Niger, sponsoring Boko Haram. It is beyond reasonable doubt they are sponsors of Boko Haram, ISIS of West Africa, the West, complete, because these are tools they are using. They in any place that they have interest of getting something, natural resources or anything. Now, when they study the place, now they will put confusion. I hope you have not forgotten that America started the Islamic Mujahideen in Afghanistan that spread and formed Al Qaeda. I hope you don't forget. When America was in Cold War with Russia, in order to fight Russia, they raised up these monsters we are suffering today. When you hear 11 September, the people that are attacked is a trend. They are trained and formed and trained by Americans. Do you know that? So the victims of 11 September 2001, they were indirectly Americans, indirectly killed by American government. Today they are sponsoring, they are arming directly the ISIS in West Africa, the Islamic Jihad. You saw what happened the other day. So that in order to perpetual war, to bring down that, look, okay, Mali say they pursue France. Okay, let us see now. So that to make them not to succeed. This is the world we are living in. Very, very pathetic world. It's very, very pathetic, honestly. But they are the people that will be coming and jihadism in West Africa, in Sahel. In Sahel, they will cry more. They will cry more than the bereaved. But they are the people sponsoring them. So that one day maybe you will start calling them, come and help us. So they laugh. They say yes. The people in the CIA say yes. Yes. That is it. It's working. That is how they behave. We know them. We know. So it could be that also this protest is a way to introduce GMO foods as a remedy to Nigerian hunger. That is why Mazi Chinasa said that Biafrans, our main problem, our priority is not hunger. We saw it far back, and that is why the leadership of IPOB started hammering on agricultural revolution in our land, and some people hate it. So it is not about hunger, please. Our priority is Biafra referendum and the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is how. It's not about hunger. If you are talking about the government, bad governance in Nigeria, has there been good governance in Nigeria? There will be never good governance because it's an entity created by foreigners, and unfortunately, we are here. You understand? So there's no, it's the way they govern it, the foreigners, Britain. It's the way they are using us to do, just chess, playing chess. For you to undo them, you know what you are going to do? You break down all those things they created, breaking it down, balkanizing it, and aka kwaha. That is the only thing you can do. But saying governor, you want to instigate the good governance in Nigeria, change in Nigeria. I used to see these people. I say, how do you people reason? Nigeria has a population of 200 and something million people, according to records, and the population is going higher and higher. People are now even there are cannibalism in Nigeria. Organ harvesting and selling is now official. Bill Gates has put in hand and bought the Nigerian hospitals. How do you think that things will be better in Nigeria? How? Tell me. Is it with magic wand? Oh, with faith, by faith. The just shall live by faith. You are living in cloud cooker land. You face the reality. What we do here is trying to push you to make you face your reality. Stop dreaming. Nigeria is not going to be better. We know about it. That is why we are not involved in their protest for better Nigeria. No, Nigeria will never be better. Are you hearing me? So you need to secure yourself individually as a Biafran, as an Igbo man, anywhere you are in the west or in the north. Secure yourself, because I know that they are coming to you to vandalize you, even to kill you. After your people will be crying. If you die, you don't know that you have died. So that is the issue. Secure yourself, your properties. Any valuable property you have in your shop, do not say, no, concern me. Our people, many of our people their brains are very low. Their level of thinking is very, concern me now. That is why they will see where something happen. They will see where something happen. Maybe Nigerian government we disguise themselves as on Nigerian government agents, Nigerian police or Nigerian military. We disguise themselves as unknown government, go and slaughter their own police and military. You will see our people moving around. I know concern me now. You don't know that you are playing with fire. You don't know anything. You die. Bullet, they will come and shoot you. Instead of taking precaution. And this issue of if any slightest thing, our people will also one on the internet. I cannot understand. How many times have you seen where even the Nigerian military that are killed every blessed day in the north? Do you always see them? The Nigerian military, the Nigerian police being shot into pieces in different parts of the north. Do you see them on social media? What is it that is, we don't have, many of our people don't have common sense. What is it? The more you spread this thing, it is playing against you. The attacks that are going on every time by the Fulani terrorists in the north, by Boko Haram, every type of forces in the north against Nigerian military. Do you ever see all those things in the video, in social media? Do you see them? Do you see them? I am asking you. Mana by one no here na maro ihe wụ phone ọ bịa were is happening live ọ na-eme live ọ na ị na-asị ka ebe ndị a si Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make ya ka ebe ndị a si sef which kind of equatorial forest ndị a si sef in the Fulani game, your things that are happening in the north, you seldom see it on social media. Against the Nigerian military, they are slaughtering them every day. You don't see them in social media. All our people, our own land, our people don't know how to use phone. Shame. You hear them honor. You hear them honor. On the mem guys, mother say, indeed, I might hear. I'm say, shut up. Stop that rubbish. Stop that break dance. Hold it. If it is Raskimono. Stop it. Kebo no my Where? Unable everywhere. In the north. Still you stay there. You don't want to change. Still you stay there. And now still one day what I will still the same thing. Which kind thing? We don't take precautions. And you know something. Every time on social, look at the vandalism, they vandalize our shops. So, hey, this is pure wickedness. No. Others in another part of Lagos, we say, no, it not concern me. No, it not reach this side though. Emeka. No, don't worry. I didn't say it not reach this side. The day we reach that side, maybe he will no longer know that he has died because they will kill him. And other people the other side, no, you not reach this side. Go guy got mother in here beacon. When onye kuzina na ndị Igbo anyị maka bikonye our insult to knowledge. I am telling you, it's only IPOB that is trying to open our people's brain, nothing more. And one on here politically, one on here. Otherwise, we shouldn't be willing. The same thing is happening to us year in, year out. We continue willing. Not ask and say, even, how do we let us take precaution? And the Nigerian government, the caliphate, they love it. They love it. Every time they use all these things to hold us hostage. Anytime they want, they will come and say, Ndibo, we are living peaceful. Don't worry, bring your business. Don't worry, do your business. We are one. We are Nigeria. The next minute, he said, you must get out of Lagos. During the election, no, you are disenfranchised. Stubborn Igbo, not we call you stubborn Igbo. And they will be killing you. Can you get me? Igbo BK. Stop trusting in your church. Stop trusting in the power of your man of God. They have no power. Please. Let us trust in our being in a bunch. That is what matters. That is the power of IPOB. Because IPOB is all over the world. We are one family. That is why Nigeria is jittery over IPOB. Do you see the difference? So, it is high time we know. We understand ourselves. We understand what is going on in that space that we call Nigeria. That evil space. It's a high time we understand it. Nigerian, this is new, another headline. I will soon open the lines. Nigerian police chief says military will intervene if end bad governance protest gets out of hand. Now, I watch what was going on in Kenya. I never hear where they say, oh, it's the Kikiyu. Or is what is that, their tribe? Kikiyu tribe and the other tribe. They don't use it. In some countries, in politics, you don't use tribal remark. You go to jail as a politician. They arrest you. But in Nigeria, it's official. Oh, is Igbo? Is it? And you tell me that Nigeria will be good. Something that has entered into the level of using tribalism as a politics or political campaigns and political statements. The best thing is to balkanize that place so that we go Hausa or Fulani as they want, let them go with the other tribes with them. That is everything. So that we 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 lay to rest this type of tribalism, being in one country but we are not one. We have no business being in one place as a country. We have no business. I am telling you honestly. Britain just keep us under gunpoint. Britain just kept us under gunpoint. And we are here fighting ourselves, killing ourselves. They selected things and gave control to people that should not have any business being in control. And that is what we are suffering today. They tilted the balance. And we are suffering the consequences. Do you see? So we must be careful. We will be like a hyena. We are not going to make the kill. Rather, we are going to be like a hyena. Are you hearing me? Forget about what they are talking, this and that, all this. Me, I don't see it as, you see this thing they are calling protest. I don't even see it as anything. Protest, they started shouting. Kenyan protest, they didn't talk about it. NSAS protest, did any person announce it? It started spontaneously. Any protest you start announcing, that is nonsense. They just want to make money from politicians. Some people will go and no, we are this and that. I'm in charge of this group, so you settle us. Otherwise, we come out. Oh. Nigeria is a joke, honestly. Nigeria is simply a joke. We need to get out of that joke and start real life. That is what we are clamoring for, IPOB. This is where I'm going to stop. Very brief today. This is where I'm going to stop. I will go into a few minutes break so that when I come back, I will open the lines because I want people to talk about this protest and any report of what happened or what happened to in Lagos or in the MTN protest, this and that. Please, we need it. I will go into a few minutes break, and when I come back, I will open the lines. Please do not go away. I'll be right back.
Oh yes, my people, una well done o. Obodo Naija don carry census burst out o. Oya bring your ear close make we yarn. Anywhere you dey, if na Biafran you be, whenever they wan count census for Nigeria, kukuma come back to Biafra land o. Make them count you in your own land because during election they killed us in the north and Yoruba land. And na them still talk say we no get right to vote in their land. So time don come make we boost our population. And if you no fit return, selenge for your house. Make you no participate because them go add una number for the region where una dey. Another one be say if you dey north and your tribe no be Fulani, when you wan fill the form, identify your tribe. No go write Fulani, e dey very important. In this census, if Biafrans go come back like tomorrow no dey, them go know say we plenty for this obodo Naija wey we dey so. We go use this census exercise to ascertain our population and the size of amenities wey we need in Biafran territory. Remember o, every obstacle wey we get for this freedom, IPOB don dey dismantle am small small, and this population census go be another evidence to that effect. All hail Biafra, Biafra will hail you. Stand your ground and no fear. No dey from me, no see Biafra land. This thing not dey good oh. Lie lie. I say it not good oh. Lie lie. This thing not dey good oh. Lie lie. No one knows tomorrow. Oh yes. Oh yeah, make una open una ear. Hear this one. This one na for EEDC o. EEDC wan defraud Southeast with exorbitant electricity bill with no adequate power supply. On top the matter be say they no go give prepaid meter to their customers, but them go give illegal high estimated bills. They no wan know if light dey or e no dey. Instead of them to fix am, they go force people to pay the bills wey they no use, or them go cut the lights. I wonder how communities go use contribute money, buy their own power transformer, buy electricity cables, and yet pay huge amount of money to dis obodo naija corrupt EEDC, but dem no go gree connect or bring the light. Even when they dismantle to repair community transformers wey spoil, dem no go repair or return it to the communities. Dis issue don tire pipo o. Anambra State Governor Soludo, im don pay 100 billion naira to Emeka Offor and EEDC. Dis matter dey under agreement to provide light o, 24 hours light o. But from March 2023 until now, Anambra State still dey for darkness. Emeka Offor don frustrate other companies wey wan give us light. The koko be say EEDC na the reason why Southeast no dey develop. Dis thing no dey good o. I say e no good o. Dis thing no dey good o. No one knows tomorrow.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from our province of Biafra land. We are here live and direct. As you may know, today is the 30th day of July 2024. Therefore, I have talked about this protest, the shenanigans in this protest, as you heard Mazi Chinas and already explained. Therefore, we have no space in that protest. We should never involve ourselves in it. The P2B and all of them that are politicians, as Nigerians, they have the right to even organize a protest as Nigerians, as to endorse or to organize. They should never allow themselves to be beaten into a state of stupor, only to be defending themselves, trying to please, to be called the tribalized Nigerian. It's only Igbo man they can call the tribalized. Anytime, remember, if Hausa or Fulani call you the tribalized Nigerian, know that you are gone. You will live. You are gone. The Dangote, the tribalized, is he the tribalized? Why don't he have at least have factories in Igbo land? No way. Everything is other place. Imagine that Dangote is an Igbo man. He will try to influence to make Kaito now. He will build he will build all those things in the north and west and leave his land. That's stupidity. Stupidity to the highest level. We should learn so that akwa you Oriawo Aiza akpugi Oriawo akpuzie Oriawo get yes more. Let us stop being beaten back every time we are defending ourselves. Oh, we are peaceful people. To show how peaceful. Hey, no, how can I organize a protest? I don't even hear the protest. But the people that we are organizing it, Sheikh Gumi and all of them, so no person talks to them. This is annoying. On a wee way. Our people only. What are you defending yourself? Are you not a Nigerian politician? You can send, and so what? And so what? If I organize, if I talk and people come out, organize, and so what? What is it? But every time, they push us. It's a psychological situation they place us, so that they come and intimidate. They talk. Let them not think that it's because of their. Although IPOB has taken position before even they start talking this, their nonsense. I've taken position. IPOB, do we know are you money? Do we care about your shenanigans? They know us now. We are mad people. If you are in a midst of wolves, where lions and wolves are, you have to be mad like them. Otherwise, you become a victim. You become trampled upon. That is what we should understand. But when we always try to appease, hey, you are downgrading yourself. You are downgrading yourself. Our lines are now open. Our direct line, as usual, is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 5479. Have people lining up already. Caller on, let me see. Mazi Cars, caller on signal. Can you hear me? Mazi, please go on. You are the first caller. You do the reggae.
Thank you for picking my call, Mazi. One thing I love about this radio is that we say the way it is without fear or favor. Our people have really turned into cowardice that sometimes we don't know how to quantify the whole thing. But before I will say whatever is on my mind this night concerning all that you have said this evening, please let me hastily make this um, um, important announcement that is going to take place this weekend. Fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, my name is Mazi. I'm calling from Austria, and I serve the indigenous people of Biafra as IPOB Austria National PRO. IPOB Austria family is inviting you to a scheduled Zoom meeting. And the topic of this scheduled Zoom meeting is ESN fundraising IPOB Austria 2024. ESN fundraising IPOB Austria 2024. We urge every Biafran, all of us of freedom, to join us on this week Saturday to continue to do the needful, continue to support these men and women that have volunteered their lives. They will never allow Fulani jihadists to take over our forest or to even to stop them of this killing of harassing our mothers and our fathers when they go to the farm to cultivate what they're going to eat. These men and women swear that they can never allow these people to put fear into us, not to farm anymore. They said they must defend our land. This is why we must continue to support them. They have done what no man can ever expect. But today we are very proud of this ESN. So please, we are asking every Biafra we should stand up on this particular day, which is this weekend Saturday, to join IPOB Austria in this fundraising. So please join Zoom meeting approved by the DOS. DOS have approved this fundraising, and Zoom meeting the Zoom meeting info, which is meeting ID. Please, if you have a pen, you can write it down. The meeting ID is 841 2209. I repeat, the meeting ID is 841 2209, and the passcode is ESN. The passcode is ESN. Date 3rd of August 2024. Time 4 p.m. 16 CET. Please, and this is going to be on Zoom online meeting. Zoom online meeting. If you know that you have not downloaded Zoom, please try to download it. Those of you that have downloaded, try to update your Zoom app so that you can be current on this day to log in. The special guest on this particular day is Mazi Austin Abanyim, IPOB European rep, is going to speak to us on that day. He's going to moderate, talk to us on this particular day. And the host of this ESM fundraising is IPOB Austria National Coordinator Mazi Nnamdi Onwumer. And the assistant moderator on this day is Mazi Nweke. We have a changing on the moderator, which I will try to make haste maybe to announce it before it is going to take place on Saturday. Please, all Biafrans, we have a telephone number if you want to contact us on this particular day. The telephone number is +43 676 96 70 749. I repeat for the last time, +43 676 96 70 745. This is the telephone you are going to call on that day to, maybe if you want to reach us through telephone. Mazi Jonathan, all that you have sent this evening is something that sometimes we begin to wonder why our people have belated ourselves in this so-called Nigeria that the British amalgamated themselves, not even amalgamated everybody and joined people that have nothing to do in common together, and said let them see or make an experiment to see how people that has nothing to do with each other, how they can be able to coexist together. And this is what is resulting today, that our people has become a sacrificial lamb right from the day they amalgamated this so-called idiotic Nigeria. We've been suffering in Nigeria. British make everything to make sure that they remove everything that will make us to exist in this country and hand it over to Fulani. You take Yoruba and put behind them, so that anything we do to the Yoruba and Fulani or Hausa will connect themselves together to fight Igbo, to fight Biafra. But our happiness is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB has opened the eyes of our people. Now 85% of our people have known that Nigeria is not made for us. And this is why we have said it open, that any protest in Nigeria, if you want to join it, you are on your own. If they kill you there, you have been hated already. You didn't do anything, they kill you. Talk less of when you come out. The one you attended in 2020, the SARS protest in Lekki, they came there and kill you. Our people should be aware of whatever Nigeria is doing, just as Mazi Chinasa have said it on Sunday. That day, stay on your own. Don't join these people. If they want to go and kill themselves, let them kill themselves. So that by the time they go and begin to loot our shops, the world will be also witness that these people know what they are doing. Because anything Nigeria is doing, at the end of the day, they will lay all their anger on us. This is what we say: separate yourself. If there is anything happening to your shop on that nonsense protest, we will know that the world will bear us witness that this is how Nigerian government has been always doing to our people. Run away from these people. And Mazi, just as you are saying, as you are saying this evening, why must Peter be defending himself concerning protest? Was he not the one that came out to follow Tinubu to run for the election of Nigeria, which he won, and they gave it to Tinubu, make him the third position, and they are calling his name. He's trying to wake up Nigerians to go and make a protest, and he's defending himself. How long can our people keep on behaving like coward people? Why can't he be bold enough to say, I have right to protest? I have right to protest. If he say it, Eligwagada. Mazi, Nde Megan the Bayo Jonah, to the extent that the buyer cannot be bold enough to speak. How old you don't know, but now no IPOB I want to add today. Makachuku Premier in a Mazi Jonathan, by now, Fulani will stay at the back of my house. Yamaga, one of my brother Manafo, equal. If you touch him, the army of Nigeria will come and ransack that village. But we thank God that IPOB that have waking up this time. We cannot be killing anymore in Nigeria like cowards, and we keep quiet. We keep quiet for all this rubbish. Nigeria, because at the end of the day, the position that Tinubu gave Wike today in Abuja is because he killed our people in Obibo. He used our people as a sacrificial lamb in Obibo. He killed them in thousands. Most of them today is in Nigerian prison. We don't even know where they are putting all the, both men and women. We saw this protest. If they want to do it, let them do it. Just as Mazi Chinasa, we are hyena. ebe ọ bụ na o siri bịa anyị were anụta ọ pụtakwanu we keep on fighting. Ihe a chọrọ na Nigeria wụ referendum and release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Any other thing they are doing, they are on their own. Mazi, mechukwu okebe ma bless you nwa Chineke. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Ndewo nwa Chukwu.
Ndewo Jisike. We must continue. I have caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Please go on. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Ndewo Mazi, go on please.
Mazi, my name is Chubez. I'm calling from the beautiful city of Moscow. I'm not Moscow. Mazi, I saw your analysis today and everything you said. Imagine me the bio. Ama me hene me the bio. How happened na n'ụlọ ha na-claim ha wụ dike. Ha pụzie na mba ha na-ezu onwe ha. Peter Obi is a politician. Mgbe onwe ọ pụtara mere ịdọ ọchịchị, not a politician. He knows that. I don't know whether these people. Sometimes I'm not doing mando makwa. I'm school. You know what meaning of democracy? Or what meaning of democracy? Is it any bad thing to do a protest? Chinedu did a protest. Worishonika did a protest. All these people did a protest on 2014, 10 years ago. You're using a now. Even though to give the youth morale in a protest or show you poke, you need defend the but you put no now see when Anambra State can you make na oka pata make o shike ya bush otu wike jide bush ndị ụmụnne ya but using na mba aga log ha dom onwe ha doma ama mi na ndị ba politicians they will watch what make even though to say something to just talk nothing ayepe aka m ekwu ya sị ndị Igbo this protest emege m ekwu ya ekwu na ha metikwere aka and ihe me ndị ba iwu I need destroy some businesses. All these people, big minds, nwechara all their business. Achọ ikwu ka emegbu keke nwanne gị nwoke ga-agba nkịtị eme ke nwanne gị ga-agba nkịtị because o meteke gị mgbe uru gị na-agaghị amata na ihe mege ndị mmadụ na Lagos common this small protest achọrọ ime na emebichara onye properties na mmadụ shops in the mad and all these big men na Lagos wu ndị Igbo ha ga-ekwu okwu because orube ha n'aka tomorrow yeru ha n'aka na ha ebe maka chọma ka ihe help ha lee ha mego nwa ndị Igbo tiriri si igwe bụ ike asa agbakọ aka nyụọ mamịrị ya agba ọfụfụ ama matụ mpụpụ ha na-anụkwa ntị all these big men nwere ego ha na-anụkwa ntị I don't know what these people are doing. Okay, achọrọ ime protest na ndị NTA ewere here I'm not your brand. Even though I know this protest is not a protest, this is a stage protest because if you watch the media, the publicity, the media, the international media is giving this protest. Even though I will say, if we realize this protest was a stage gave this protest because all these medias, all this I saw all of them talking about Nigeria protest, okay, maybe 2020 protests. How many of the media cover everything that happened? Nobody covered it. But now, because of this one, hey, stage the protest, we touch about GMO food. Hey, we that food. Mazaka mnekuyeko. Amam you mega baga. If you can the youth make a protest now. What are they protesting for? If you say their requests are reasonable. If you say end bad government, who will you put there? If you put another one, the other one corrupt. Amama the youth, amaka the plan, amaka the purpose of Nigeria, amaka meaning of Nigeria, many of them in the house school. How haji PhD, haji this one. A way to put sense. If you want to end bad government, if end bad government, who will you put there that will be better? If you put another one will be worse than the other one. And nobody's saying about this. But you are protesting to end the bad government. Mazi, when I don't check, you know, Mazi Jishike.
There Mazi. There we must know something. We must know something. Caller on direct line, please go on. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Call on direct line.
Yes, Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, you go. There we.
Yes, thank you very much, my big brother, Mazi Jonathan. This is your brother Ugo, calling from UK. Mazi, I just want to thank you. When you preach, the whole world listen. Everyone abaya kebe, everyone abaya kebe. I asked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will be had to continue to protect you. The GOS, GOS, all the principal officers, and Biafrans at large. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says, whatever the DOS says goes. I'm one of the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, an IPOB member under oath. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu makes me to understand that now insubordination makes us to lose the genocide war. We could have won it, but it's insubordination that cause us all those things and sabotage us. He told us everything that we need to understand. He made it clear, and then I hope the whole world hear it. So I'm going to be proud to say that I will never go insubordinate any of my principal officers. And before I say something about any other people, because I'm under oath, I know what oath meant. Before I can accuse you, I'll make sure that I have evidence. If I don't have evidence, I will never come out. I think that I think to give my family because it's happening. Don't forget that our people are so naive. They don't know how much you mean. But I think I was never to little after that Gile Fana, Abra, the Gila Abra, Fana. I don't know how much you learn from our actually, you know what Abra, Yellow Fana. Gila Mabra, Yellow Fana. You know, so Mazi, let me go to the reason why I called. Peter B said that Biafra have died 60 years ago. He said it. Just to please the Jew, just to please the judge of it. He said that Biafrans have died 50 years ago. This is a coward. You know why? Because I want to say something here. The reason why Nnamdi Igbo to play is as a result of these coward politicians. Nothing more else. How can you say you cannot defend your own people? Your own people. Shokugumi was seen going into terrorism. I was seeing him being interviewed today. I want to come into that program and call him terrorist face to face, but luckily I didn't come. I will feel back. The reason why we are not going to fail, IPOBs, I trust you. Say it the way it is. Don't be afraid. The reason why these Igbo politicians, they fly in the Yorubas, allow them to spot their hand. And they allow them to commit all manner of things. They're using them. Not only did they use them, I don't know if they use them to get what they want, but they still use these evil politicians. Evil politicians are still coming, dealing with their own people. Look at how most of them are today. You know what they did? They have started Biafrans. You see what's happening in Imo State. If you are a reasonable person, if you are somebody that is educated, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu educated, you will know that they want to start what you see happen in Imo State yesterday. They want to start it from there. They want to bring military in our land. Tinubu and his Yoruba gangsters, they want to push it in our land to make sure that, this is where the protest want to start. They have killed police. They want to push military. So that we start working on our people. Who are behind this thing? Do you think it's Igbo people that do that thing? Or do you think it's full of DSS and their military and they came? Look at how they shoot. You see how they shoot? They use bomb to finish it here. And they want them to push military in our land. So that you, as these infiltrators, they will come, who are they killing? Your own people. They will come in and keep killing our own people. And you say we have representatives. The way we reason, the way we think. If these people, politicians, reason the way we reason, they will come, they will say, no, stop this. We know what people are trying to do. But you know what? They will never say nothing. You think, let me tell you something. You think that is those people you see doing those things are non-government. No, these are DSS, these are Nigerian army, these are Nigerian police. They will send them an error, commit this thing, so that they will use military to come and militarize our land, make it look like the protests have started in Imo State. In the wake up from wake up. They want to make it look that now at this point in time, Nigeria nobody knows where Nigeria is going. I started from tomorrow on next. Nobody knows, and they want to push the disaster now. We say, oh, they have killed police. Then they will start slaughtering our people. But we are wiser than we are clever. We are going to be telling the international community, saying it here, you are saying it, and we know what they are doing. If you are thinking that Igbo politicians will come out and say it, the one saying it today, you are hallucinating. They will never. Where is the fire over today? Almost in England. The same England, our they will not come here. The same people that hate you. The same people, if you are a white man, they turn that gap. You're not even supposed to have a house in England here. You don't have that. But people that hate you, you don't even know exactly what they have for you. You don't know. There are people who pack Maya, they don't have no brain. The same way, come out. We can slaughter Ndibo. No any Ijoman was there. Nniyamu go and weekend and the Iguania and the weekend. This man slaughtered your people. You should have asked me, what were you? How do you commit this atrocity? At least, but no, they didn't say it. When they went to do weekend, weekend would have done a mission. The same way near to go to Dawara to Gausa. I said before you kill any Fulani man, kill John Nniyamu. Anytime I go to station, I ask Nniyamu, where are you when Fulani were slaughtering our people? You were nowhere to be found. Nniyamu said before you kill any Fulani man, kill Nniyamu first. But Nniyamu watch Fulani slaughtering our mother in their farm. These politicians, let me hear before my drop. I am asking to cook Abiyama. This is my own mind I'm speaking. I have been praying. I have been asking him, why one opportunity? This is my own opinion. Give me one opportunity. And we can rescue one. Why they rescue one? Or when nobody, not American government, nobody. We only tell them, look at what we are passing through. Even as Russia is fighting war today, it will end in negotiation. It will end in negotiation. We are going to make exactly what international community UN stands for. We give them the evidence, we give them everything, so that it will look like when Oduku was fighting war, they barricaded him without no media. This is why I say, my people, every evidence you have matters a lot, just in case, because nobody knows where it's heading to. Now, why am I saying all this thing is this? Because it's about to happen again. Yes, it's about to happen again. That is why I like a big one last chance. I deal with these Igbo politicians. So that is politicians. I want to for her. I had into it's about how they need to see for you are a liar. And when the party politicians are ready to, how did do I got down what I am. And no mean well for us. You can have one Igbo politicians mean well for us. Check a form of
Mazi. It's really annoying. Caller on Mazi, hear me, Chris. Caller on signal. There, well, welcome to the program. Mazi, can you hear me? Mazi, hear me?
Yeah, you're hearing me now.
Yes, your voice is coming out now. Go on. Mazi, are you using, please, your voice is not coming out clear. Are you using Bluetooth? Remove it, please. Your voice is digital. Mazi, can you hear me? Mazi, Emi Chris. No. Caller on what's up? Please go on. Can you hear me? Go on.
Mazi, good evening, sir.
There, Mazi.
I wish you well. And all Biafrans also, wherever you are residing. More especially the people that belongs to our family. every of our family members, I pray for each and every one of us that we are going to succeed. Winning is on our side by the power of Chukwu Karabiama. We don't depend on any human being. That is why I so love IPOB. Because our leader said that we must remain resolute. Don't fear your enemy, no matter whom he or she is. Stand on your truth always, both morning, afternoon, and night. Maka na eziokwu na-akwụ ọtọ. My name is Mazi Nwankwo, the truck pusher. I'm calling from my location. Mazi, I am proud of you people. That Radio Biafra makes me happy because we don't have defender. In terms of government, when we are mentioning all these evil names that we call our brothers and sisters representing us in the government, in short, it makes me annoyed. Somebody like P2B, upon his educational, or what may I call it, professor this and that, they behave like fools. The other day, last week, I saw this senator who representing Anambra Central crying on Facebook that he lost a 3-month child killed by his servant or who. He was crying like a baby, without remembering that we have lost hundreds or thousands of youths in Igbo land, Biafrans, and we are still dying. He have not even come one day and say why these things are happening. They will be talking about election. Now P2B is jumping up and down for against 2007, 2027 presidential election. From 2027, maybe we lost, and he will be focusing on 2031. Every day Obi is a boy. A Biafra man or Igbo man with his senses can never lie down and ask him or herself, where are we going to? The opportunity that we have to grab this, our new nation, Biafra, when P2B, they denied him of that presidential election, that even a child of 2 months or even 6 months knows that he has won. Men and women of this Nigeria know that P2B won the election. He did not say, as you people don't want to give me my mandate, allow me to go with my people. That was what I was expecting from that idiot. Now, we will be speaking English vocabulary, quoting Bible. Till when? No expiring date. Even a woman, if you marry a woman, keep at home. If you don't treat her well, she will pack out without letting you know, without your knowledge. Mazi, I believe so.
Of course.
Makana mudi besina ana ezoka na adobi. Mana anya manji makana na ba na ezoka na adobi were rapu idi na ezokozi. Aga na ezoka na adobi ruo mgbe ike ga-agwụ ndị ndobi.
Of course.
Our enemies are falling apart. What makes Ifeanyi about to travel to London is to go and swear for Britain about governorship election, Anambra governorship election, to go and reach an agreement with them, because that's the way, their way. Maybe where they will tell him what they want. He will reach agreement with them. But the God of our ancestors said no. That is the red line,
There
the
were
last
Mazi.
day for him.
There were.
So shall the dead visit them one after the other. In the mighty name of Chukwu Kabiama.
There were. He said, there were. We must continue. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line.
Jonathan, good evening.
There were Mazi.
Yeah, Dalo, Rune, Mazi Amechi, from Canada. Want to appreciate your continuous effort, untiring energy to continue to educate us. We will not stop shouting until our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a prisoner of conscience, is released. He has committed no offense, but they are just holding him because he revealed the truth, because he's waking people up. Mazi Ndewo, just briefly, because I followed your program from beginning. Ihe anyị na-ata ahụ ya n'ala Igbo now bụ anyị ndị Igbo bụ defeated people. That is the cause of all these things. Biafrans, anyị bụ ndị emeriri emeri, and the thing has put fear. Ndị be anyị adịrị abụrụ cowards, because there's a saying that cowards die 10 times before their natural death. Imagine if you compare Peter Obi, a technocrat, a sound human being, and side by side with Ahmed Gumi, who is a known terrorist. You will now see how both of them are being treated in the so-called Nigeria. Gumi is openly supporting protest, but Peter Obi, who did not even say anything, is being accused and he's defending himself. So it all just because Mazi, the only thing that will save us, I listened to the second to the last caller. The guy is not and that guy is absolutely correct. The guy nobody will save us except ourselves. And Mazi, solution here can save deliberately. Here can save when we have in Sahel region, awkward the way out. Here in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Because he watch here Burkina Faso, young boy from nowhere, they group themselves to and their country, they pursue those scavengers. Macron and they pursue them, and their country is breathing a fresh air today. That's the only thing. Mazi, another way I get to say for one year. The second way, I know we have to IPOB should be reorganized, and then when machinery can deal with the internal saboteurs, even the politics, just like I think the last caller. Nobody should ever dream that our politicians will stand tomorrow to defend us. The only way, hold the strength, Nigerian government those people that don't want to bring good things to us. And you video treat others will wake up and learn. People should stop making themselves as available to all those willing tools. And they're able to have one by one. Email today, before somebody comes out tomorrow to contest governor or to contest senatorial position, he will know that if he fails to do what the people want, he will face the consequences. Now, finally, Mazi, Ilanya Heneme now. Ike Kuremado, Ghana UK, Hamuriaki Nanga. So he is suffering the consequences of his evil plan about organ harvesting. Now, Leifan Yoba, from nowhere, he wasn't sick, organ UK won. Only him as a post na his timeline, and it got me thinking. I think second to the last caller said it. They will steal money, run down to UK and buy house. you are going to live in your enemy's house. How many weapon anytime natural? So our politicians should stop stealing money and running back to UK. UK is not your father's land. Put that money home, build factory like Ibeto, like Kosharis, like this our brother Naro Innocent. Build factory and hire people, reduce criminality, reduce hunger, reduce joblessness. Stop taking our common patrimony to United Kingdom to bag it there. Only anything tomorrow has you the money. The can be confiscated and nobody will have access to it. So also with Ifanyoba, whatever account he has, they can freeze it and that money becomes theirs. Ndị Igbo amara ihe, ndị Igbo tete n'ụra ka anyị jiri aka anyị zọta onwe anyị because onye a na-azụ azọ onye ndị iro gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche. Mazi udo dịrị gị.
Mazi, of course. We must continue. Mazi, Chris, I don't know what is happening. The network today, I don't know. It's not from here, honestly. So we must continue. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Mazi do drege sir.
The Kwarage.
Ana m ekele unu ọfụma Mazi. Ana m akpọ gị from obodo ndị Ekwensu ndị Britain be create anyị. Ebe a ka m nọ na-akpọ gị. Mazi, ihe m chọrọ ịgwa gị bụ na for issue of this protest, protest a na-eme ya. Onye ọbụla ga-eji nwayọ. Ihe na-ewuta mbụ na our people self a na-edu news. Ebe ha na like ige news bụ ebe a ga-enye ha wrong information. Ebe a ga-enye ha wrong information. Ọ bụ that na ịgwa onye our people na ebe ị ga-aga nweta new ịmata ị ga-echekwa onwe gị. Ịmata otu ị ga-esi na-defend onwe gị. Ha kọwa ihe ọzọ. Mana our people ka ego dị n'anya na ị na-agwa onye asem na ebe ị ga-aga nweta new information, correct information. Oh yes, tell me this protest now. Otu ihe na Ghana. Ngwa gị na this protest a na-eme achọrọ ime na mbụ ndị zoo. Na ha na Fulani do very smart. Fulani do very smart. They want to use the Yoruba people against us. They can pump all their money to Yoruba people. Pump imano ha jere Jagaban no sineba na. Then we can pump ego ha niile ha ga pump mbu Fulani. Ha united together against our people. And the IPOP bụ ndị Chineke nyere amamihe. IPOP bụ ndị na-anọ today for tomorrow. You understand? Anyị afụgo ya since. I na-agwa na our people. Anyị ga-join kwa protest. But it's the surprise now na ndị zoo na ha na-emebisi ihe ndị mmadụ na Lagos. Na-emebisi our shop na Lagos. Ihe bụ out of anger ka ha mara ma anyị ga-realize. So that I get this opportunity to maybe see it guys on Twitter now, like S now. You got baby some Yoruba vibrate Yoruba people now threat our people. Now I may protest Menka, maybe shop Menka, even including the traditionalists, Yoruba traditionalists. Yeah, Bakoro Fulani. They want to use Yoruba against us. You understand? So that's I got no Yoruba. And him Nekubu. Our people can make sure na ha na-ege news. Ebe ka a ga-abịa nweta information ihe na-agba. Nweta information. You understand? Oh, ihe m chọrọ ịgwa n'abalị a Maazị onwe ya ọzọ. Thank you, sir. Ọ dị m na mma, sir. Thank you.
There were. We must continue. Let me see. Caller on. Let me see. Caller of 233. Can you hear me, please? Go on.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
There we
Mazi Jonathan.
There we go.
I hope I'm coming out.
You are.
My name is SC Obasi and I'm calling from Ghana. I want to comment on something one of the callers said earlier before I continue with my own contribution. One of the callers, I think 2 or 3 callers before now, made a comment concerning the late Ifeanyi Ubah and I want to, I guess, yes, if I'm biased. I believe that our leadership has sent some information around to debunk the fact that some people are saying that the IPOB are gloating or celebrating or mocking the death of some of our brothers. And well, he has said his opinion is what I believe in his comments regarding what he thinks uh, might be the cause of Mr. Oba's death. But I believe everyone listening here should know that that is not an official statement from IPOB. Though it comes from Radio Biafra, but it does not come from the broadcaster, but rather from somebody who is making a comment. I believe we should take it like that. I just wanted to highlight that so that people will know that we
Of
have not
course,
made
you are
any
correct.
research, as far as I know, to have come up with that position. No. Then my contribution, general, is whenever I have lived in the north, in the west, and in every political zone of the zoo, and there's one thing with the Nigerians, especially if you live among the Yorubas, when they begin to talk to you and refer to you as somebody who is different from the other people, just know that you have been conned. Marina already. Well, oh, you're not like those your brothers. You know, for you, I like you because you are really understand. I like you because you are different. Once they begin to use those things to qualify you or to describe you, just beware. They're about to get into your head. When they begin to tell you, oh, you know, Ndibo, you are the one who owns the economy of this country, without you, and all this and that, it is another term because they know that we, the Igbo people or Biafrans in general, will love to be praised. When it gets into our head, it is like our mumu button. We don't know what to do anymore. The biggest scam against our people is that term, detribalize Nigeria. Anybody who call you detribalize, it is like you are in a battlefield and you are being referred to as unarmed soldier and you are happy about it. Then you're a fool. Because everything that happens in the zoo happens on the basis of tribe and ethnicity. Every single thing that has ever happened in the zoo in Nigeria happens on the basis of tribe. I saw people that are respected, hold in a high esteem, lawyers, people who are, PhD holders, people who I believe are educated, well learned. I saw them support Tinubu against Peter Obi during the elections. People that I know for years. And it shocked me to my bones because you will assume that reasonably, let's assume that we all agree that Nigeria should be. I mean, the choice between Tinubu and Peter Obi is like life and death. You don't even compare it. That it takes only tribalism for someone to choose Tinubu over Peter Obi. And they have shown that over and over again. One of the examples you've mentioned is Sheikh Gumi openly. Somebody who is not even a politician, I mean, officially. Somebody who has no even reason to speak. He has no portfolio whatsoever. Yet, he encouraged the protest openly and nobody's talking about him. Because we are proud to be referred to as the tribalized. We are happy to even kill our brothers and sell our brothers out so that we can earn that title from the enemy, the tribalized. I don't know anybody who will be in battlefield and be happy to be referred to as a disarmed or unarmed soldier, because that's what the tribalized title means. I believe that our people are growing, and thanks to IPOB, we have been taught, we have been lectured, and we are continued to be guided through the leadership of the DOS. And now, for the first time in the history of our existence in the contraption called Nigeria, we have now have a genuine group, a genuine movement, a genuine body who critically thinks for us, who gets information for us, who get huge high level of consultation on our behalf and are able to come out with a very, very thoughtful decision and guide us on the way forward. This leadership that is here guiding us, we must not lose track of them. We must do everything to support them morally and financially and whatever it takes to support them. And that includes our action. Any action that has been prohibited by the leadership, we must understand that whatever our personal opinions are, these actions are prohibited. Final. There's nothing to question about because they have access to information we don't have. They have access to certain kind of intelligence report that we don't have. And if they come out tomorrow and say it's okay to engage, then it is okay to engage. We must also learn that we don't have to trust most of these things that are happening. Like you give an example, Mazi, Jonathan, about this can be a GMO implementation in disguise. This can also be the fact that maybe the government is perceiving that there may be an organic protest that may happen in the near future. And they have organized this protest in order to organize it and quench it themselves so that the other protests will not come up. If not, what is Sowore doing in the protest? If not, what is Falana doing in the protest? What is Adedeji Adeyanju doing in the protest? These are people with clear interest. And why are we fixing dates? Why are we, fixing date and not just fixing date of starting? Why are they fixing date of when it's going to end? You're telling me that if they can lock you in one location until that date expires, your protest is gone. Your agenda for the protest is so vague and you can't even point at something very reasonable. Our people have been informed and we are now wiser than ever before. We shall continue to observe from a distance, and if the situation calls for our involvement, we will never ever shy from it because unlike other so-called Nigerians, IPOB, we do not fear anybody and they know it.
Yeah, well, Mazi Obasi, thank you very much. There's something you said here which I completely concur with you. These praises, they're praising Igbos. Oh, you are hardworking. Oh, you are even the heartbeat of Nigeria. Oh, you own 75% of properties in Lagos, in Abuja, that is it. Oh, without you, Nigeria cannot even work. Oh, they know the type of people we are. Praises enters our brain. And marching happily into abyss. That is it. Calls are coming in from every angle, but we must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, please continue holding on. Let me take call on direct line, please. Call on direct line, please go on. Bapwe also. Caller on direct line, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you, Mazi, Jonathan.
There we
I want to quickly, I'm calling from the land of the free. I want to quickly align my opinion with the last speaker, Mazi Obasi. He said it all. I'm not going to recount. What I want to tell our listeners this evening is that, one, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, must be defended and protected in our prayers, in our wishes. The leadership of IPOB must be defended, protected, and carried along in our prayers. Eastern Security Network must be defended, protected, and carried along in our prayers. It's for all Biafrans, for IPOB
as a body, as an entity, as a movement, as a nation that is coming. Now, having said that, any other thing that we are doing, we must listen to IPOB. We must listen to the leadership. Anything that affects the leadership, any rubbish against the leadership affects each and every one of us. Whatever they say is final. As long as this struggle is concerned, this has to be made clear. Now, let me talk about what is going on with regards to the protest in Nigeria. Yes, they set an agenda. It is only in the contraption called Nigeria, a country that is held at gunpoint, and our people refuse to see who has the gun. The British government holding the gun against Africa, holding the gun against the nationalities that make up Nigeria, and our learned people do not see it. And I'm beginning to believe that those of us who claim to have studied and have master's degrees and big degrees in universities, I'm beginning to question it, because they are not showing the light. If education is light, our educated people are not showing the light, especially in Biafra land. Yes, you made mention of Kikuyu and other tribes in Kenya. You have the Kikuyu, you have the Luo, you have the Maasai. These are the three major ones, and then small other tribes. We have educated people. P2B is said to have read philosophy, but I'm yet to see one iota of philosophy he's applying in that. Recently, his Ackman has just openly voted away from him because he understood the direction P2B is saying. Our brother, Pat Utomi, was here in US for more than 3 weeks. But guess what happened? When the issue of this protest rolled out, they knew how to get our people. They launched an attack. Oh, you are behind this. You are for this. And all of a sudden, like prayer mantis, the Hachinia came, hey, I don't have anything. You begin to defend yourself. Finally, the earlier our people realize that the Fulanis are visitors, Fulanis are visitors to that contraption called Nigeria. Because if they are not visitors, just like one of the editorial of in Radio Biafra said, if you are not visitors to Nigeria, where are your own ancestral lands? They don't own anything, and their number is just very few. And the whole population is dancing to the tune of this mercenary group that has come to destroy everybody. So our people should wake up and face the Fulani squarely and tell them Gumi should be in jail. But no, Gumi is not in jail. Our politicians, none of them can even, in short, let me leave it there. Mazi, Jonathan, thank you for this opportunity.
There were Mazi. There were. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, please go on.
Yeah, Mazi, good evening, sir.
There were.
My name is Chukwemeka Kal. I'm calling from Sweden. I'm a Biafran. Mazi, I want to thank you people so much for this very radio that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu initiated. This is more than heaven. You know, I am always hungry to listen to this very radio. This radio have healed a lot of souls. And I'm very, very happy and glad that our people are waking up. What we are seeing today, our problem is from Yoruba. The Yoruba is always our problem because they are afraid that if Igbo people will move out from Lagos and the Lagos will collapse, because I have counted the number of losses which I have lost in Lagos State and which I couldn't recover. And if our people may get this type of idea and sense and know that these people don't love them from the ages, that everything that we are doing, we must send it back home, even if it is a peanut. Because the Yoruba have known that the power of business belongs to the Igbos. And in order to make it not to happen, they have to cause confusion in our land. It is not even Fulanis. Fulanis are not the problem. The problem are engineered by Yoruba people. That is why they are chameleon. I have been with them. I have lived with them. I have married a wife. They are women, and I know how they behave. And when I see those things, I begin to cry and say, because we don't have any other place apart from Biafra land. Because everybody living in Europe is very, very angry. Nobody's happy, even though you are making thousands of pounds and thousands of euros. You are not happy because you don't have home. And that is why we have to come together to make a collective effort to have a place called our place, our land. So, Mazi, I'm very, very grateful. I just want to let this little contribution and make our people to understand, to know all about this. Thank you very much, Mazi.
There were.
Good night.
There were. Yeah. I'll be descending, winding down. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Please go on. Mazi Obasi. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Caller on signal. Can you hear me? I don't know. Why is caller on signal? Are you not hearing me? The Kwarage.
Yes.
Go on.
Yeah. I'm hearing you very, very clear.
I say go on.
Great Biafrans. My name is Mazi Obaseji Kem. I'm calling from blessed land of Biafra. Udo Chukwu Kukabia Maderonu. Mazi, why I am calling this evening, I want to ask Biafrans, if you know that you does not have home, are you thinking that it was out of battle with Nigeria? Do you think that Nigeria can defeat us again? Great Biafra, the answer is no. Let us remove fear from our eyes and do the needful. You see, I recall the year, that is January, 17th January.
Mazi, reconnecting. I don't know. Is it only on this signal? It happened before to somebody else. Whether the connection on is no more touching the signal. Sometimes all these things will be funny, I'm telling you. Okay, caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Please go on. Caller on WhatsApp. Make it brief, please.
Mazi, good evening.
There, Mazi.
Oh, Biafra. I'll go straight to the point. Mazi, thank you. It's been a long time. My name remains Mazi into the Biafra, JB Biafra, from our province of Biafra land. It's convention here in the United Kingdom. And I want to check my mouth to thank you for all that I've been doing and the analysis you raised this today. Mazi, what I want to chip in is that all that I talking, all that was happening, all that was happening in the zoo is particularly against us. I was watching the so many interviews and the visitations and consultations that man, the country did about the traditional rulers and all other people. But you could imagine that the Igbos have been subjected to a corner. And when there was a time for them to go and the traditional rulers to to go and thank, shake hand with Tinubu. It was only Emir of Sultan Sokoto and the Oni of Ife. And the treasurer that was somebody Kanachuku that was representing the Igbo race was nowhere to be found. The man was there looking like they interviewed others. They could not shake a hand with Tinubu. So why am I saying all these things now? And during the interview today, they are interviewing somebody, Dokas, a Yoruba young lady that said that she's the leader of the student union. She said that she entered the university in 2019. Up to now, she have not finished. 2019 till now, it's 5 years, and I can say that the universal education is 3 years. And do you know what this young lady said? That why are we doing that? Why are we participating in the protest? Why whatever we need, they were given, and anything they talk they were given. The president asked, so does it mean that you are not a Nigerian? You are only fighting for yourself. I said, of course. I said, okay, what of the loan? She said that her HOD have given her the link and told her to share to her this thing. So why am I saying this better? Our people are still going and saying intermingle with the Yorubas. These people hate us with passion. They really hate us with passion. And we do everything as we are saying to the glory of God to get out of this very quagmire. I'm always bleeding every time whenever I see the type of hatred that this man is meeting on the great Igbo race, and not knowing that every resources in the zoo are coming from the east. What does the Yoruba people have? What does the Yoruba people have? And these people are eating our resources. They are sitting on our resources, and they're still not happy. And they want to bring out their evil traditional masquerade to come and to disturb our people. But our people who are in so it's a hard time for us to know that we have been relegated. We have been relegated to the corner. Only they are using our people in order to get to all that they wanted. Master, thank you. I don't want to take time of your too much time of your, I don't want to waste your time.
There were.
All hail Biafra.
Almost a Biafra. There were. We must continue. Caller on Mazi CJ. Can you hear me? Mazi CJ, you be the last caller, please. Go on. Mazi CJ. Mazi CJ, can you hear me? Mazi, can you unmute yourself? I'm talking to you, please. I'm on the verge of closing. Mazi CJ, can you hear me?
Oh, can you hear me? Sorry, I think it was muted. How are you, Mazi Jonathan?
I'm good. Please go on. You're the last caller.
Fantastic. Thank you for taking my call this evening. Biafrans, I greet to everybody. Just to put in my contribution tonight. I just thought I need to call in to say my mind. Two things. Number one is this so-called protest. I'm beginning to believe that this protest of a thing is a complete distraction. Master Jonathan, you and I know that no protest that is hyped this way comes true. Believe me. I am beginning to believe that this is all organized. These things were all organized by the power that be. Maybe to deflate attention from the issue surrounding the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because it was this after these they called from different quarters across the country talking about release of Onyendu. That was when they chipped in this so-called hoax, I would call it hoax, protest. Believe me. I bumped into a forum tonight on X where some people organized a discussion forum, and Showore came in there and was speaking. It just popped up on my X handle. Then I clicked on it, and lo and behold, nearly 1,000 people were in that forum discussing and talking about how they're going to do the protest and plan the protest. And then I begin to wonder, are you telling me that the federal government doesn't know, or Nanuga, who they call, whatever they call them, cannot see these people organizing these meetings ahead of the protest and see them as the organizers? Why turn to the Igbos? So the whole everything around this, Mazi Jonathan, you and I know, believe me, there is something fishy. There is a lot that we don't know. But we are IPOB. I say we know. And we are holding them where they are. So this protest or no protest, I doubt it. Look at tonight. Look at what is happening in Venezuela. This what's happening in Venezuela. And now that brings me to the second topic I want to talk, to the second contribution I want to make tonight about Peter Obi. He's our brother, actually. But believe me, my one leg in the God, one day we put here, one leg, one leg, one leg, I was on your one leg. Let me frank and I was on Yama. Now, sometimes I wonder, Peter Obi on the old drama on your door. Just yesterday, come now, that I was hearing that Kenneth Okonkwo, the so-called spokesperson of his party, have dumped him just because he believes he cannot defend his mandate. And this then tells and confirms what people like me have always talked about since that election, that Peter Obi had ample opportunities in the moment of the election to claim his mandate. The system was ready, the people were ready, everything was set. He backtracked. What is he up about? Why is he wasting our people's time? Why is he deceiving our people? Mama is counting from how many years? It's 1999 upward when the so-called Democrat, this current whatever dispensation came up. It's been deception after deception after deception after deception. Even in our places, in today's world, they continue to deceive themselves, not our people. It's aching, I'm telling you. And today, everyone that has shouted opinion are beginning to know that this man, Nana Opitobi, is not even ready for anything. Because if he's ready, by in 2023, he would have claimed his mandate in the moment in time, the moment of the time. He had three ample chances during that moment to claim it. They used him to water people down up until today. And now he's beginning to clear everybody's eye. And he cannot even come out to say, protest! Look at what is happening to the brother. Since yesterday and up to now. Mazi, I don't want to waste your time too much, but the thing Nabowala movie. That's why I say I call him. Thank you very much.
There were, Mazi. There were. That is the unfortunate situation we have been boxed into. But we must get out. That is what we are fighting for. Therefore, we shall never be discouraged. Never. We should never stop what we are doing. This is our only, savior. I am telling you, to get out of this nonsense and rubbish we are in. IPOB is the only leeway for us to get out. If we think that we can do you trust on Nigerian politics or Igbo politicians, our ass is grass. They themselves, they are helpless. You don't know what they are passing through. even privately. They are helpless. That is the thing. When look at Sowore is organizing, has been organized right from the one. He has been saying it openly, even revolution now, even organizing protests. He don't hide it. But they don't talk about him. Rather, they heap everything on Igbo man. Peter Obi. And he start defending himself. Oh, no, I didn't. Pato told me, yeah, I know I was in America. I didn't even know anything. And you understand that we are in a mess. Completely. Otherwise, why should these people be defending? In a government they are part of. In a so-called democracy that they have the right to say yes, and we organize protests and so what? Are we not in a democracy? So what is it? Boldness they don't have. That is a very worrisome situation we are in. It's only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that came up to give us a voice. And it's a pity how he is still there. Otherwise, no Igbo man had a voice. Oh, I'm telling you, no politician. Every time, don't you see? Look at during the time of Buhari. Give Igbo man a platform to speak, talk to people, or address the president. I thank you. One. I thank you for even remembering to come and talk to us, to remember, talking nonsense. You see that we are being boxed into a corner. You want to always prove that he is the tribalized Nigerian. Who done that? Whereas Gumi, and the northern politicians of Fulani extraction, they are openly saying that, look, the bandits, the Fulani terrorists are their warriors. So, and we continue shaking. I say we are, once you cannot combine sheep with wolves and lions and jaguar together. It's impossible. If we never, that is IPOB is trying to turn us into lions that others are. They have a Lagos seaport, have a Tinkan seaport, have the whole international airport, but they still come. They are still intimidating everything they say will cost them. We are cheating. You see, that is, they want to continue boxing us into that corner so that we don't breathe. IPOB, Radio Biafra, has come to give us voice so that we start reacting. We start getting up from where they boxed us into. Are you hearing me? That is it. Otherwise, we continue, just like our brother said, we are a defeated people in a war. But we shouldn't stay there forever. We shouldn't. You see, some of our people, we know that we are marginalized, but is it how we are going to, is it what we warrant this and that? And you ask, how do you think that okay, you accept that we are marginalized? We are downtrodden. Now, you want us to stay calm, obedient children, be loyal, love those that hate us. Time has gone when you preach to us, love those that hate us. You hate me, I hate you 1,000 times. If you hate me, I hate you 1,000 times. Don't preach to me about loving your enemy. That is nonsense. They want to continue conditioning us, mental condition, into the state of slavery. The conditioned us into a state of slavery, so that we accept. Love your enemy. How do you love your enemy, for goodness sake? Somebody that has a cyanide to kill you, he has a dagger to kill you, and you love him. Are you? What are you telling me? Are you a human being? We should be equal human beings, and we don't have that in Nigeria. The only thing, once we depart and start building Biafra, that natural respect will come to us as a people. we earn our respect. That is it. So we must continue in what we are doing. Thank you for listening. Biafra is all we have. Biafra is our identity. Biafra is everything we have, our ideology, and nothing more. Therefore, we must continue making sure that we preach this gospel. Let me read this press release, please, before I leave. IPOB press release of 30th July 2024. Nigeria SARS police should stop the abduction of Biafrans with tribal body marks. All these things, tribal marks. Do you know they have tribal marks in the north? Why don't they kill the Fulani have tribal marks? Other tribes in the north have tribal marks. Do you know that? It's our culture, for goodness sake. It's our culture. During the old time, the Mbegbuo, that with your mark is how they identify your race. For example, if you travel from Igbo land, you enter, for example, you enter Urobo land. With your mark, they identify you. Oh, Igbo. Oh, Nijo. That is how they identify you. But they come and put in their Freemasonry puzzle that remove do not remove any mark. They demonize it so that we don't know our identity any longer. That is the truth. That is why they are in our land. They can do anything, and our people, our so-called political representatives, they don't talk. They don't talk. They don't do anything. How can you be taking people because of mark, tribal mark? How? For goodness sake. Is it against Nigerian law to give mark in your body? Even tattoo is not against the law. Then why are they using it against us? The attention of the noble family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, led by the great prophet and resolute leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been drawn to the continuous maltreatment, abduction, and extrajudicial executions of innocent citizens in Abia State over birth marks or tribal marks by the disbanded SARS of the Nigerian police. The disbanded Nigerian police unit called SARS is a notorious police unit terrorizing Nigerians. The SARS police has been known for brutal torture, extrajudicial executions, and illegal organ trafficking, which led to a massive national protest in 2020 by the name NSARS. In the deceptive nature of the Nigerian government, the Nigerian Police Force headquarters claim to have disbanded the notorious police unit SARS just to assuage the angry protesters. To date, the notorious criminal police gang called SARS is still operational in the eastern region. They are responsible for the forceful disappearance and extrajudicial executions of many Igbo youths, particularly those with birth or tribal marks. They are mostly operating in Abia State, where they abduct and possibly kill any youth with a tribal or body mark and tag the victim as IPOB or ESN if the family does not pay hundreds of thousands of naira as bail. The activities of this evil police unit have also been felt in both Anambra and Imo states. In the malicious intent of this notorious police unit, they have abducted and extrajudicially executed many Igbo youths with tribal marks in the name of looking for IPOB members and ESN operatives. The Nigerian government and her mother security forces know that the IPOB movement is a voluntary mass movement of the people and not a cult group with any identifiable body mark. Why then do the notorious Nigerian police profile people with tribal or birth and body marks as IPOB members or ESN operatives? Meanwhile, IPOB members are not criminals or not terrorists, but victims of the wicked and brutal Nigerian government who criminalize lawful, non-violent, and self-determination struggle, but tactically support terrorists, banditry in the northern Nigeria. Some Igbo communities give their children birth marks as part of their culture and tradition. Some people we are given body marks because of sickness or traditional beliefs. Some body marks some body marks come from accident. Some body marks might come from accidents or other factors not related to any negativity. Tribal marks are not particular to Ndibo. Other tribes such as Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, and other tribes in Nigeria have body marks too. Why then do the Nigerian notorious SARS police and militaries stereotype and criminalize Ndibo because of body marks? Notorious Nigerian SARS police, in their warped minds, believe that anyone with tribal or birth or body mark, or any Igbo person with tribal or birth or body mark is an ESN operative or IPOB member. IPOB members and ESN operatives do not have any attributable body marks. We are not a cult group, but volunteers of a mass movement seeking to restore Biafra independence via a referendum. Nigeria Police Headquarters should call their notorious SARS in Abia State to order, or better yet, abolish them altogether as they agreed to do after the NSAS protest. Also, the Abia State Governor, Dr. Excelency, should wade in and stop the malicious intent of Nigeria police to abduct, torture, and forcefully disappear innocent Abian youths using body marks as conduits in disguise. Dr. Lesoti should call on the Nigerian police force in Abia State to release the people they abducted because they had body marks. If having body marks is a crime in Nigeria, then the Yorubas, Hausas, and Fulani with tribal or body marks should be arrested and tried in the court of law. The more the Nigerian government and our murderous security forces profile and intimidate Igbo, the more Igbo can't see the reason to continue to belong to Nigeria. Instead, they will continue to support the restoration of the independent nation of Biafra. All we want is an independent Biafra state, and that we shall get, irrespective of all the stereotyping and oppressions. The governor of Abia State, Excelency, should stop the suffering of our people from the hands of the notorious Nigeria security forces. We are aware he is behind all this, and we are giving him 4 days to deny these allegations. We are giving him the benefit of the doubt to deny the allegations. If he fails to do so, we are going to hold him responsible for those murdered unjustly in Abia State since the 30th of May 2024. Biafra Heroes Memorial Day until today. Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for the indigenous people of Biafra. This is where I'm going to stop. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.
Chukwu okike abịama onye anyị nọ n'aka ya mere anyị ihe mara mma.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra House Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Olo province of Biafra land. We are here live and direct from this hallowed platform where we say it as it is. This hallowed platform was established by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, who is still in the enemy dungeon, in Nigerian secret police cell, solitary confinement since 2021. Remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been discharged and acquitted in the Nigerian appeal courts. But lo and behold, Nigeria being a banana republic, Nigeria being a country that doesn't obey the rule of law, despite being regarded or called the Federal Republic, they refuse to obey the court order. This court verdict was made on the 13th day of October 2022. Is 1 year and few days ago that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was discharged and acquitted in the Nigerian court. Remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said it several times, that the Nigerian court, Nigerian government cannot jail him, that he will defeat them in their own court, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not done anything wrong. He has never committed any crime. Self-determination is not a crime. People don't understand this because Nigerians are backward. Self-determination is never a crime. You understand? That is why we defeat them in their own court. Because what they are doing to us as Biafrans, indigenous people of Biafra, Nigerian government is committing crimes against humanity, against us, by killing our people extrajudicially. Have you ever had any Biafran, any IPOB member being convicted in the Nigerian court? The answer is no. What they are doing is intimidation, illegal intimidation. Because IPOB, we are here on a peaceful quest for self-determination through a referendum. That is what we are asking. But the Nigerian government has been killing us, destroying our land, our houses, our properties, in order to intimidate us. And we want the international community to speak up against what the Nigerian government is doing us. The same way they are talking about what is going on in the Middle East. Because no life is more superior to other. But lo and behold, Nigerian government has been killing us. We are a people under occupation. Everywhere in Biafra land, you see military checkpoints. In a place there is no war. We have been occupied right from 1970 to today. We are being stifled, and that is a calculated, move to force us out of our domain, out of our country, Biafra. And that is why we are dispersed all over the world. So that the Fulani will take over. Do you understand? That is what Biafrans has been suffering. But we will continue, because there is nothing short of Biafra that we are asking. What we are asking for is a referendum for everybody, for us to determine and to confirm whether we want to be on our own in our Biafra Republic or not. It is never a crime to agitate, to self-determinate. It's not a crime. Under Nigerian constitution, it's not a crime. Under international law, it's not a crime. African Union law, West African law, it's never a crime. Remember, it is through the same referendum in 1961 that some part of Cameroon, Adamawa, became
part of Nigeria in 1961. One-time vice president of Nigeria, Atiku Abubakar, who was a presidential candidate in 2023 election, became a Nigerian through a referendum. The same way in the southern part, the place that is called Ambazonia today, they joined Cameroon through referendum because they were part of Nigeria. So, why is our own different? What we are asking for, why is it different? No life is superior to other. That is our point. And this is where we are going. Referendum. That is why our leader was extraordinarily renditioned. International crime committed against him, against the Biafrans, by taking him. He has, remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a holder of British passport. He was renditioned from Kenya down to Nigeria with the complete support . Biafrans, by taking him. He has, remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a holder of British passport. He was renditioned from Kenya down to Nigeria with the complete support. Biafrans, by taking him. He has, remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a holder of British passport. He was renditioned from Kenya down to Nigeria with the complete support. Biafrans, by taking him. He has, remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a holder of British passport. He was renditioned from Kenya down to Nigeria with the complete support. Biafrans, by taking him. He has, remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a holder of British passport. He was renditioned from Kenya down to Nigeria with the complete support. Biafrans, by taking him. He has, remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a holder of British passport. He was renditioned from Kenya down to Nigeria with complete support in a crate in the flight that should be taken off. And what happened? Britain entered into action. They punished the offenders, they protected the criminal, and it evolved into diplomatic problem with Nigeria. People were jailed some 8 years, 3 years, different jail terms. Some were deported direct, depending on the level of involvement. They protected the criminal, but today, their own citizens, they planned and they executed the plan through the Nigerian Caliphate in order to rendition Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they love it because they believe that he is blocking their interest. He is opening people's eyes about the mess they created, calling it Nigeria. A mess, a complete catastrophe, human catastrophe they created, Britain created. They created a mess. And we want to live our own life. We want to live life like them, like British. They said no. That you must be what we want you to be. Instead, there will be, facilitating visa for people to run away from Nigeria. Do you see how evil, how criminally minded Britain is? Instead of allowing us, leave us, let us build our own country, let us be who we are and develop so that we don't disturb you. They said, no. You must be who we want you to be. They continue looting the oil and gas in our land. other natural resources everywhere in Nigeria. Instead, they encourage us to run away from our country. Do you see that? That is the world we are living. And we will not stop talking about it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that we shall continue creating this awareness and we shall wear Britain out. We shall defeat them with superior argument. Many Britons, many British citizens don't understand what their government is doing in their name in order to bring a good life to them. They don't know how they are murdering people, including Biafrans and other people all over the world, stealing and looting, so that British citizens will live good life in Britain. Very, very sad indeed. But we will never stop until we get Biafra. Therefore, once again, I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers onto this special broadcast today. As you may know, today being the 21st day of October 2023, I welcome each and every one of you onto this hallowed platform. Remember that you can hear us direct from FM frequency modulation stations in parts of Biafra land. You can tune in on CHK 102.1. Even as you may know, our FM station has been restored in Enugu. It is back in Enugu. The areas of coverage in Enugu are Enugu East, Enugu South, Enugu North, Nsukka LGA, Nkano East, Nkano South, Nkano West, Nkalago in Ebonyi State, and some part of Nike, Isuzo, and other places. So, you don't have any excuse not to tune in onto this hallowed platform. Because today, Mazi Sanwo-Olu will be here in a jiffy in order for us to have interaction. Therefore, call your friends and well-wishers, even your enemies, to tune in. If you are in Biafra land, in Enugu and other places in Biafra land, tune in on our FM 102.1 and you'll be hearing our broadcast live. If you are not hearing us, you are not lucky enough to be getting us on FM in Biafra land, you can just make a little sacrifice by downloading IPOB Community Radio. It is a very low data consuming application. IPOB Community Radio. Please, do not miss today's broadcast because it's been a long time and people have been clamoring for the leadership to speak. And today, Mazi Sanwo-Olu will be joining me in no distant time in order to talk about issues concerning Biafra, concerning us, concerning our movement. Therefore, we must continue. Also, you can be hearing our voice. You can hear us via free-to-air satellite. We are there. You can also download Radio Biafra London or TuneIn Radio, Simple Radio. All these are applications that you can download in order to be hearing our voice. If you have access to internet connectivity, you can just ask Google, how do I listen to Radio Biafra? IPOB Rapture Media is on it. It's one of the options. The Biafra Digest, Biafra Television. All these are, to mention but a few, that are airing our broadcast live. Therefore, without taking time, I will bring in Mazi Sanwo-Olu onto this hallowed platform in order for us to start the day's business. We shall see whether the lines will be opened. The more we go, we shall see about it. I will bring in Mazi Chinasaworu onto this hallowed platform for us to start the business of the day. Mazi Chinasaworu, can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Mazi Chinasa, can you hear me? Okay, Mazi Chinasa, can you hear me right now?
Yeah, Mazi Chinasa, I can hear you.
Okay, there, welcome to the program. Please go on, the platform is yours for the introductory. There,
yeah, Mazi Chinasa, I'm hearing my echo, so can you check your end?
Yeah, unless you go out and come back, everything is okay and your voice is crystal clear. I don't know.
Okay. I think it's okay now. It's okay.
Very good.
Okay.
Go on.
Yes. Mazi Chinedu, Biafrans and all the lovers of freedom. Today is 21st of October, 2023. My name is Mazi Chinasaworu. Mazi Chinasaworu serves the indigenous people of Biafra as a member of the Directorate of State. I come from Obingwa. Obingwa is in Aba province. Biafrans and all lovers of freedom is really fortunate that I have not kept some of my promises for coming on air regularly. But along the line, leadership were engaged in a very serious mission, and also we were having a lot of technical issues on our radios on ground, which we thank Chukwu Kikadiama that we were through. Many other cities that has been off the air will soon be on air. I can promise you that. It is not our fault, and that challenges we are facing, especially making sure that the radio comes on air in Biafra land. As we know, internet is very expensive. Not everybody is on smartphone. We encourage our people to listen to Radio Biafra as a duty, because that is where you will get your message of inspiration. That is where you will hear the truth of what is happening in our land. That is where you will hear the gospel for the restoration of Biafra. And that is where you hear the truth. Only here on this platform, you will hear the truth. Exactly what is happening. The Biafra motto is in defense for freedom. Those who are hosting Radio Biafra are doing very well to maintain the ethics of Radio Biafra, because this was the radio that the enemies planned to hijack 2.5 years ago, and they failed. They failed to hijack theory. They failed to hijack ESN. They failed in every ramification. They failed. Today, most of you have realized we fought them because we know they were not. We fought them because we knew that they were agents from the Nigerian government. It's unfortunate that certain things we might say on air, most of you cannot believe it. I want to tell you, when you are at the hands of the affair of this government, there are informations, classified informations, that will come to you with evidence, but we cannot, for no reason, come on air and make those mistakes because we're in a very critical moment. I cannot say this person made a mistake, this person, but there are certain things, no matter how happy, no matter the butterfly in our stomach, we should not divulge those information on the air. Because our liver is in the hands of the enemy. The Nigerian government has a fund to bribe people. When they find out the moves we make, they counter them. They try to move ahead of us. Today, they are under pressure. Or they are in pressure. Most of you don't know. They knew we are holding them illegal. They thought that everything about Biafra when they hold Mazi and Kanu. They thought that because they have bought over all the Southeast politicians, that Biafra cause is dead. But today, they tried in their bedrooms. They devote into many tactics just to try to, we don't make noise because what we are doing is far, far, far beyond what you are seeing on the social media. They laugh at us. They laugh at the drama many of you are seeing on the social media. In diplomats, head of states, they laugh at the caricature most of you are doing on social media and call it self-fight. But that is why there is leadership in a movement. That's why there must be people who are seeing beyond what you're seeing. And if you don't have those information, that does not mean you are not fighting for Biafra. But the most important thing is this. Always listen to the leadership of this movement. Listen to the leadership of this movement. I will use this opportunity before we go into the topic, the things we need to brief Biafrans. I will thank those in Biafra, the IPU principal officers in Biafra land. I thank all of you so much. You have ears that listen. You have strategized in a different way. Whoever tells you that Biafra will not come, the person is a liar. When people tell you IPO have not, it's a lie. I mean, when you see the IPOB on ground, principal officers in thousands, then you marvel, strategizing, making sure that in this new phase, the IPOB will move to the next step. I thank all the IPOB principal officers on ground. All of you that are making it happen. The re-education, the campaign, clarifying our people, what you are doing on ground is marvelous. When I spoke to some of you people today, I saw the crowd of principal officers in a state. I could not believe my eyes. The other day, I saw in another state the number of people that turns up. And my heart leaps for joy, knowing quite well that our people who have listened to this radio Biafra, listened to Mazi and Kanu for the past 10 years, they learned something. And I'm happy they have listened and changed every strategy. Because the time we are in, it needs strategy. It needs wise moves. One important thing we have to know, we might fall 7 times, but it is our duty to rise up 8 times. Nobody can put us down, especially at this age. Especially at the age and at the time. We have spent 10 years knocking at the doors of some people we trust. They were women who have spent 10 years knocking at the doors of people that we thought, and most of our people thought, out of emotion, they are going to help us. They kept their ears. And thanks to the breeze and the wind of change is blowing around the world. Other countries are rising up, taking strategic positions to set some people free. And it is our duty to cue in to those lands.
Mazi, Nasa, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm receiving a report that the voice is not clear. So go down. Let me bring you up again in another system.
Okay.
We must continue because we want every word of Mazi Chinasa Nworu to be as clear as crystal. That is the thing. So please, we must continue in what we are doing. Let me see. Yeah. Mazi Chinasa, can you hear me? Please go on now. I think it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's better now.
Yes.
It's better now. Go on.
It's okay.
Yeah, go on.
I said, like where I saw, we have spent years knocking at the doors of people who sold us into slavery, thinking that we are going to get our freedom from them. Our freedom will never come from them. Our freedom will come from the East, because we are the people of the East. Whether you like it or not, whether the freedom will come from the East, either East Europe, East Asia, East Africa, our freedom will come from the East. Our freedom is not going to come from the West. We must know that. And that's why every Biafran must open up his mind, because those who could not change their mind cannot change anything. The time for emotions are gone. Today, most of you have not realized that it is because of how this leadership has strategized. That is why today, most of you now are reasoning. Before, with what is happening in Palestine today, they would have started killing many of you. It's because most of you have become conscious of jumping in front of things that does not really have your interest at heart. Sometimes the problem that stands up in the north, killing the Christians, the others, is because certain things will happen in far away another country. Most of you will jump up without thinking. The people you are going to promote and shout, they don't even care. And you will be killed, no compensation. They don't care. Tomorrow they come around and do business with those who killed you. Today, those things did not stop because the Northerners do not want to kill you because they are looking for a small provocation to kill you. But those things have started to change because most of you have started reasoning. You have started reasoning like a human being. Because sometimes as the problem is going on in Palestine and Israel, some of you will be in the north talking about this Jesus, Israeli, God of Israel, and they will deceive on you and you won't defend yourself. But today, most of you now are reasoning. You are becoming critical thinkers. You now consider yourself. You become conscious of who you are. Who will come to defend you? During the Trump campaign, most of you out of emotion, you were sent out. Some of you are still in the prison in Washington today. For 4 days, Trump was in power. He never talked about you people. He never think about all those who were protesting. Even when a video came online about our people supporting him, he said these are Nigerian Christians. But knowing quite well they were Biafrans. That is why I continue to preach that the time for emotions. It's all about our interests. And I want to give an example. So before we go into it. If, for example, I'm living in Kuwait, if I see a Saudi Arabian man, I will first support him before I support somebody from America. Matter of interest. Because there is probability that this Saudi Arabian man can see me on the road, he can pick me on the road, he can offer me a help, but I'm waiting for somebody in America who I have nothing in common to help me. It's a matter of interest. Your interest must lie on what benefits you and your people. It is not out of emotion. Oh, because he's an American, because he's a British. You jump without reasoning, without thinking. Mazi, in your introduction here, you talk about Omari that they brought to the UK. UK intervened. Why did they intervene? Because he stole money and brought them to UK. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not steal Nigerian money to bring to them. The difference are clear. He stole Nigerian money, brought it to UK. That is why UK intervened. They didn't intervene because they love the black man. They know he brought wealth to them, their country. He stole the money from their empire. He didn't run to another country. He brought it to them. And they protect him. So nobody should use the issue of Omar Biko compared with the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't bring a comparison. It will never. They are two narrow cases. If you look beyond, all vehicles, the British encourage looters, criminals. They encourage them. What do you want to do? You stole Nigerian money, bring the money into UK. You expect UK to do what? Somebody who stole money and bring for them? What did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bring for them? He brought nothing. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu working to British government official? No. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bringing any benefits for UK? No. If you think it's our fight, it is our fight. I want everybody, as we are going into the main discussion today, I'm briefing, I want everybody to open your ears. No matter how long we are going to be here, it's not going to be enough for what I want to brief Biafrans. And for that reason, we will try to do this program as short as we can, 2 to 3 hours, and I will be coming back on air by next week to continue wherever we stop today. Mazi Chinedu, thank you so much. Let us start the briefing. Thank you.
There were Mazi. Since our leaders' rendition and we see what is going on, the drama unfolding, everything. Mazi, please, I want us to first of all start by you explaining to Biafrans and the listeners all over the world what is happening around Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our supreme leader, who is still in solitary confinement. What is happening around him right now? Please, go on.
Mazi, thank you so much. Thank you. Mazi, anything that is happening around our leader today is not a child of circumstance. Anything happening around our leader today, for us, the IPOB leadership, for the intelligence team, what we are gathering, it is a long time plan. And the one Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was rendition, let me put it, the stupidity of Onnamdi siblings and some of the lawyers have complicated Onnamdi issue. And I can tell you, I will explain to people today. You know, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was rendition, instead of the family to come out and they support the leadership for us to fight as a team against the Nigerian government, they did not, because they have an offer. I don't know what type of offer on their table. They now imagine people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted. They knew if they swear anywhere that they did not know, if they swear they don't know, they will all die. They knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted. But when they flew Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria, they have that confidence. They have all that authority to come out, and they continue to blackmail the leadership of IPOB that we are behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's forgive. Mazi, this is the first step that has complicated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because it was a planned and arranged tactics. Because, number one, I will say something. You see this struggle we are doing, we need to be transparent. Not everything. I didn't say let us be transparent. But when something happens, there are serious things that will happen. People must be straightforward. There are people you can confide in. There are people. From that moment, all the propaganda they were gathering, all the whole allegation, everything about IPOB, everything they know about Chinedu, the little they know, everything they know about Chinedu, everything, they were going to DSS office, feeding Nnamdi, and from day one, they started listening to, in that place, DSS have every record of whatever they said. Thereby giving the government, who is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, enough time to be playing their chase game. I came on air. I started to tell them indirectly, be careful what you people are talking in the DSS headquarters. That when they brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in, they leave you people in the room, close the door, you go in there. All that wall is all wired. The chair you are sitting, wired. This is a DSS headquarters for Christ's sake. This is a DSS headquarters for Christ's sake. In that place, the DSS understood the mindset of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's siblings. They understood the mindset of some of the lawyers coming into that place, bringing stories from America, bringing Chinedu did this, Chinedu did it, because this is the only story. Mazi told the point that a DSS officer named withheld was talking to somebody. He said those guys come there, they talk rubbish. They are not, they don't even care to know how their brother will come out. What is important for them is money, DOS, DOS. DSS were listening to everything they were saying. That is why the leadership is very, very careful how we send message to Nnamdi. We don't send message. Ask it, your fault, ask them. We don't send anybody message. Because since we have the evidence that the DSS is listening, every information, if you like, Mazi, you know one thing is this, that our people read the Bible. So we say, when they hear the Bible say that the walls have ears, what do they think is happening? I mean, it's life. Inside that place, they drop them. Everything that drop on the floor, the DSS hears it. Any politician they brought in, you see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the DSS listen to it. Any conversation that is taken in that place, the DSS have the information, and that has contributed in keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS dungeon. Because the more information they collect, the more how they strategize, they try to do. Ask every lawyer, ask some of them. Some of them can be bold enough to tell you the DSS train all these lawyers visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So everywhere they go, I see that someone is in it on air. From by stage, to Nnamdi, to Aloy, to Onyendu in-law, the father of the wife, to Fireboy, to all of them that are coming there, DSS is training all of them. So everywhere they go, all the communication they make, the DSS is controlling them. They know. If some of them can be bold enough, they will tell you the encounters they have gotten. They will tell you they have seen the signs. And the DSS follow every rubbish. They tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS custody, the DSS has every one of them. They think the leadership is stupid. The POB is very big that we are collaborating with international intelligence agencies. They tell us everything. We have information. When they will make their meeting and send to their ambassadors in diaspora of what they want to do, IPOB principal officer, we get hold of it. When they make a move, they will write something and give to the government. We will get a copy. They will write to European countries about IPOB. They will write defamation listen. We will get a copy. They will write to some countries, other places. We will get a copy. You know why I'm saying it? For them to know. That is why we are not making headway in diaspora to case IPOB. We have, and we continue to build more relationship, more people to protect because of what happened in Kenya. But let me tell you, because of the way it was a test ground they did in Kenya when they hold on and nobody raised alarm. It was a testing ground. The no rest, those who were aware. Kanu cannot say he did not know. The secretary of Onyendu cannot say she did not know, but the mother, they all knew. The cannot say she don't know. Many of them knew. They knew. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was being adopted. All of them. And I want to tell Biafrans one thing. Because of how Mazi Nnamdi
what is going on, please? What is going on? I don't know why you are being knocked off. Mazi, please go on. Mazi Nasa, can you hear me?
Sorry, the line went off.
I don't know what happened. It's not from here.
No, it's not from your fault. It's not from your side. It's from my side. Please, sorry for that.
Okay, go on.
Yes. So, from what happened in Kenya, because these are things surrounding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu presently, these are the things that have complicated his issues. Now, when they adopted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they know the brothers were ready to keep it secret. So, you know one thing that baffles me and baffles everybody is that they adopted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The brothers and all these things came out to tell us they arrested him in the airport. They tried to give a different story. Thereby making the leadership of IPOB, I didn't know. That was one time I was talking with one of his children. He said, he said that thing to me and the Benjamin Madbu. I looked at him, I laughed. Because we decided to protect his struggle. They came and told us it was in the airport. That was the narrative they want us to continue lying to the public. The moment we are saying those things to the public, when we engage people to help us, they say we are fools. They see us as people, you are fools. That means you are doing this struggle, you don't even know what is happening. They want to deceive the whole leadership to believe that Nnamdi Kanu was on transit or this thing taken from the airport. This thing taken from the airport. But I'm not going into deep to that. I'm just trying to say they wanted every IPOB member to go out there shouting he was on transit, he was on transit. This is what they have in their agenda. When